What's good, tribe? You know? So, yesterday, I was having a fantastic conversation with my baby girl. And the question she was asking was she doesn't see herself, or she doesn't want to work um, the rest of her life for a company for 20, 30 years and have nothing to show for it. And which is, if you're ambitious enough, is a great sentiment. So we're as she discussed it with me, her views on it, why she wants to kind of set a tone for starting a small business, side hustle, whatever, right? The question became, what do I do, right? If I quit my job, or if I decided to start a side hustle, what would I do? What am I good at? And so this prompted me to start thinking about, what is she good at, right? So one of the things that it ended up leading me to was having experiences. So I know a lot of people, I talk about having experiences often, and I know a lot of people, especially younger people, y'all are not really into doing fun things. And by that, what I mean is going to the caves of, the Grand Canyon, and seeing all those wonders, traveling to Arizona and seeing, different things there, going to Minnesota, going to Ohio, going to New York, going to Florida, wherever you want to go, right? And just experiencing different places. That's not really a thing nowadays. It was a thing when we were younger, but it's not a thing nowadays. Why is that important? Because the more experiences you have in life, the more likely you are to decipher the things you like and don't like. When I tell y'all, giving your children experiences is single-handedly the best gift you can give them. It literally truly is. Because what you're saying to your child is, the world is open to you. One of the things I coach people about is understanding that the world is a buffet. It truly is. It is a buffet of opportunities, or is a buffet of experiences, and the opportunity for experiences. What especially Black people ends up happening is we become caught in here, and because we live in this little bubble of I don't want to deal with anybody, you end up having this one-sided, jaded reality of what you think your life should be, and you don't understand that having experiences, dealing with people and having experiences, when you learn how to actually interact with people, when you learn how to talk to people, learn how to have conversations, 99% of y'all can't sit down and have a conversation with anyone that isn't about sports, drugs, violence, or some form of death. And so because y'all don't have any real life experiences, y'all don't know what y'all want to do. And I told my baby girl, and I was telling her, I said, baby, what is it that you like to do? What do you want to do? And then the thing is, as I'm talking to her, I start to think, okay, let me say it this way to her. And I want y'all to hear this. Who controls your life? Somebody right now is controlling you. If you said hell no to that, that's true. They're not. Not a single person controls shit that you do or say. No one. Unless you're in prison or a slave, an actual physical slave, no one controls what you do. Your life is created by you and you alone. Having experiences, doing things, seeing the world, these things open you up to so much more than you can even imagine. My friend George, is my mentor and teacher, George, fantastic man. He, the one thing that I learned from being around this man is that experiences are priceless. Experiences are literally priceless, because what you're doing is you're telling your children, yourself, your family, the world, I want to see more. I want to know more. I want to do more. Now, because the sad part of it is because I can visit Montego Bay from my cell phone, right? I just go to Instagram, type in Montego Bay, and I can see some pictures. But nothing is like your experiences. Nothing's actually like seeing, smelling, engaging with the environment of any experience. Ain't nothing like it. The one time I was I was with my wife, and we were having dinner with my friend George, and I took my phone out and I went to take a picture. This tray or this tray, this platter of food was absolutely beautiful. Now the food was amazing, and it was a place called Chop House, downtown Grand Rapids. And as I'm looking at it, I was like, I want to take a picture of it. So I put my phone out to take a picture. My wife, she looks at me, she said, "What are you doing?" So I have my phone, and I'm thinking, well, I'm finna take a picture. She's like, no, because the Chop House, it's expensive, but it's the experience that makes it worthwhile. Literally, it's amazing. And so I was like, I'm taking a picture for the experience. I want to remember this experience. And so George, he hears the conversation. He's like, absolutely, please take pictures. And my wife was like, really? And I'm thinking to myself, George talks about having experiences all the time. This man understands the value of experiences. So in that moment, I took the picture, and I still have the picture now, and I love that experience. The way the food tasted, the way they treated me at the restaurant, the service was impeccable. It was clean. It was nice. It was overall a really amazing experience, and I would highly, highly recommend anybody living in Grand Rapids to go to the Chop House. Again, it's expensive, but if you go in there with some real class about you, with some real couth about yourself, you're not going to be disappointed. The same way across the street from there, it's a place called Ruth Chris. Same concept. I digress. The point is this: when you unlock the beauty of experiences, things change for you. So if you're one of those people who are stuck, you're trying to figure out, I want to do something, but I don't know what I want to do. Look at it this way. Start dealing with some stuff. Life is a buffet. Life is a buffet. Let me give you an example of life being a buffet. You want to be a welder? Test that out. You can take a trade, 3 months, 6 months, wherever you need. You can be there for 30 days and realize you don't like it and quit. It's the beauty of America. You can go to do something, don't like it, you can quit doing it. Go to something else. Once you find a thing that you like doing, but you got to try different things. But once you find a thing that you like doing, why change it up? Master that thing. If you love being a welder and you ace being a welder, that's what you lean into. The reason y'all don't understand about experiences is because you've been trained and educated under the system that teaches you that none of those things matter. What matters is what's on your phone. What matters is what I tell you. No, what matters is your life experiences. That's what matters. Get outside of the hood. Look, when I tell you traveling is one of the best things you can ever do in your life, it literally truly is. My wife and I went to Tennessee with I think we had the kids with us. And yeah, we did. And the trip there, it was maybe 6-7 hours. It was perfect. We're not the kind of family that just take a trip there and go and like complain the whole way there. As we're going, we leave early in the morning. We leave like 1, 2 in the morning. The trip there, right? We may make 7, 8 stops. It may be a 7-hour ride. Ends up being 10, 12 hours because we've decided to stop along the way. Excuse me. The beauty of that is my children get to experience the road trip, the stops along the way. We get to see the sights. We get to see the people. We get to take pictures. We get to enjoy each other. And so my wife and I, we've always understood that creating these experiences for our children were paramount. And one of the things I wish we would have done is when we're in Tennessee, there was a bridge. I think it was Tennessee. Might have been, I don't think that was Tennessee. But there was a bridge that went over the water, and it was all metal. So it was like really, really high up. It was a little nerve-wracking to watch it, like to even look at this thing. And so we kept debating, should we go up there and go across the bridge? And I really wish we would have, but I was so afraid to do it because I'm really afraid of heights. And when I tell y'all, I wish I'd have had that experience, I look back and I'm like, oh, that's one experience I wish I'd actually done. There's several experiences, quite a few more, but I was just thinking to myself, I was just thinking to myself, That is one of those experiences. Had I got outside of my fear and really leaned into it, I'd have had fun. Listen, y'all, I want you to understand that if there's a thing that you want to do in your life, try some things out, test some things. You may be trying to figure out, where do I start? Just start. Just start. Everything else to figure itself out. Just start. And then be focused on the positive of the experience. I don't go to experiences wondering like, oh, who gonna say this? Who gonna say that? It's not what I do. I go and I have experience and I really enjoy my experience. Look, I hope that my video was helpful in some kind of way, and I hope y'all receive some kind of value out of it. I really mean that, y'all. If you're watching this video to this end, hit a like for the YouTube algorithm. Excuse me. Follow me if you made it this far. Put a thumbs up in the comment or a thumbs down wherever your view is. But I want y'all to understand, seriously, try to get more experiences in life. Life is better that way.